Hello everyone, my name is Kiwi Camera. So, I wanted to explain last stream. Firstly, I think it was because I was really exhausted because wow. Not too long after that stream did I just straight up just fall asleep without realizing. So, that happened. Anyway, to reiterate things, put it simply, uh, this stream is almost like an experiment, I guess, you know? My last final thing about all this, you know? So, if I get banned again, then it will be good proof that, the reporting system is all whacked in Hypixel, and yeah, that's about it. But I've come to a realization now with, this current one being the 31st, I think it's safe to say that I might not be getting banned anytime soon. Potentially. I don't know. I don't think I've been reported enough. But, because I do think that's what caused my two first bans, were from, mass reporting. And yeah. So, point case. But, with that realization in mind, I think the best thing I can do for myself is just take a real good break. So I think after this, I don't know, a week, a month, I don't know, some amount of interval of time between this moment and whenever I play again on the server. I think I can, chillax a little bit, Just a little bit. Still gonna stream every moment I play on the server, but, point case, I'm gonna be taking a break. I definitely need it, and I need to chillax. Plus, through this kind of realization, it has inspired a revitalized want to create mods again. I don't know how to create mods. I only know a little bit of coding, but I barely know anything about modding at all. I actually don't know anything about modding. But I want to get back to that goal so then I can make mods, I already have one in mind, and I'll go ahead and say it. I want to make a mod that looks through your inventory, specifically just yours, sees all the arrows that are in it, tally it all up together, add them all up, and display that number as a UI outside of the inventory. So you just, know how many arrows you have. That's what I want, I don't think that'd be anything against the rules for Hypixel. Because there's plenty of mods out there that displays some sort of information, even about other people's stuff, such as like their armor status, I think. I don't know. So I think it's probably fine. Yeah. Because if there's one thing, if I'm making something for myself, I also like the idea of making things for others, knowing that they're not going to get banned by using my stuff. So, point case, I'm going to take a break from the server. I think that's the best course of action that I need to do, and now since I have the luxury in my mind that I'm not just going to get banned at any moment, now since, it's the 31st stream, which in my mind almost basically equates to 31 days, and my second ban happened only 1 month and a day after I was unbanned from my first ban. So, here we are. Good stuff. So, yeah. Now the real question is what to do for this stream. I don't know. It's not going to be anything special. I'm just going to keep dying, as per usual. A second. But yeah. What else? Yeah, because here's one thing to note. You know, I absolutely think I can get started with making mods and do whatever I want. Because get this right, this resource pack took me over the span of like 9 months, I think. I don't know. I was working on a lot of this stuff for a while. I mean, heck, what's really interesting is these little slots right here. Even this one, I think. I don't know about that one, but these definitely. You know, these were the original inventory slots for all the stuff here. Up until I decided, nah, it doesn't look so good. I just tinkered with this resource pack so much to get it to the point where it is, and you know, I learned a lot over this whole span. I mean, heck, let me show you something. Because of what I've learned, you know, there is this resource pack with the Tau cannon from Half-Life. You know, it's a really cool model that they made, and I found a problem with it, which is I didn't like the volume. It was way too flippin' loud, and I also didn't like how it looked whenever you actually loaded it. So, kind of messed around with it, and now it's very much modified from the original resource pack. The sound, I think, is a lot more balanced. And, yeah. But thanks to all of this whole process of making the resource pack, you know, I've learned a lot, you know. I started very simple with the bow, making it something else for Kiwi, the Kiwi bow resource pack. And then I expanded upon it by making Kiwi expansion once I realized that, you know, by the end of the process, in the final update of Kiwi bow, I realized, yeah, there's nothing really I can do to add on to it now. That'll simply just be for helping. Because the entire point of Kiwi bow is that it's just supposed to help. You know, it's everything to do with the bow and more. So, yeah. But then I decided, you know, one of the additions I made to Kiwi bow at the very end was the large diamond sword, as you can see right there. Just for the joke of it. It's really funny. I really am proud of myself for the look of it. Pretty nice. But, point in case though, with that, I realized, wow, I'm just screwing around at this point. So I should really, you know, just straight up make another resource pack where I can just do whatever I want with it. So that's what Kiwi expansion is, you know, that's the purpose. It's basically just do whatever I want with it, but also the main theming was a robotic theme. So, yeah, and through all this whole passion and all that jazz, I got this whole UI, new UI that I made. That's flippin' cool. I did this, you know? All these weird technological looking crap, I did this. I think that's cool. I knew nothing about making resource packs, but now I know a lot of things. I also like these new anvils I made. This took a while, a really long process. Anyway. But with that being said, let this be a good stream. Yesterday I was really tired, which I think gave a great explanation to all those different rants. My friend's not wrong. The grudge is still there. It's still there, which is not a good thing. So this is my moment of thinking, yeah, maybe if I just simply chillax and take a break and realize that I might not be banned now, because, you know, the time has passed, you know. It's different now. Well, it's not actually different at all, but, you know, I haven't gotten banned yet, and maybe that's because I'm not using the bow enough, and not annoying people enough. Not that I'm necessarily trying to. It's definitely, during the first two, I was just playing however I wanted, but I wasn't trying to annoy anyone. Heck, on the second time I was banned, I was actually trying my absolute best to not get banned, by all means, which meant that I really made a good attempt to learn about, what's it called? Made a good attempt at learning how to use the sword more, because the bow was all that I was good at the moment. And it went okay. It went okay. I learned a little bit more, so I was using the bow less. Still got banned though. So, yeah. But if I haven't gotten banned right now, I'm just gonna assume I'm not gonna get banned. So I can just cool, chillax, and, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, I can just chillax. Cause, I don't know, let's not be pessimistic this time around. Let's just assume that I'm not gonna be banned anytime soon. And with that in mind, as a mindset, I'm going to be taking a break. For like a week, or a month, or more. I don't know. Could be a year. I never know. But what I do know is I got things to work on. I got a lot of different priorities that I need to focus on, and I need to get back to my ideas, such as making a mod. Okay. I was busy, whatever. So, now that I know a little bit about Melee and all that jazz, and now that I know a little bit more about bow, I just don't want to use the duels anymore because I don't know if they're good. I genuinely, you know, what I said yesterday, I absolutely still believe in whatever I was saying, which is, at this point, it might just straight up be that I need to just keep playing Skywars and practicing, specifically Skywars, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, I feel like there's only so far they can get with the duels. But, yeah. Because whatever is happening inside of duels is not enough, you know? It doesn't simulate what it's like. I'm always trying to find some sort of good suitable ground for learning and all that jazz, but you know, I find that probably the only place that I can learn this stuff is probably just in the game itself. Yeah, maybe I should have done more. But yeah, no, it's just there's a lot more elevation. Similar to what's it called? Same thing goes with give me a second. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just wanted to quickly check up on that. I don't exactly care. It's cool, but I was wondering if they just immediately would have unfriended after that interaction. Simply, you know, friend to then direct. No, I think you can direct message even without the friend status. Anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. Mm-hmm. Fair play. But yeah, I was just checking. See if it was only for interaction. But it doesn't matter. You know, speaking of the friends list, whenever I was in my second band, one of my big goals, in the meanwhile, knowing that I was going to get banned, highly likely, and I ended up getting banned, was that I wanted to actually try to get that old friend status or whatever with all these different familiar individuals. So, fortunately, oh no. Well, depends on the circumstances. Oh, oops. I have no idea what anyone else is doing. I'm just saying, it's just so confusing. I don't know. But anyway. Wait. Now I can. I am so ashamed of myself right there. A little bit to the right. So my friend was also saying, you know, what's so good about the server? It's like lack of latency. That's one. It's good. You know, it's a good server. I like the fact how the bow works pretty well. You know, it's pretty cool. Should have aimed a little bit lower. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, a little bit to the left. Would have been good. Who is on my friend list? Yeah, these 4 people are the goats. They're gone. I don't know where they are, but they're cool. No, seriously, I still don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm not jump resetting. Maybe that's what I ought to do. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, a lot of things to do for this summer. Because I need things before things get too late. Because that 4th year is coming up. And I gotta be prepared for that. And then 2 semesters. Apparently I'm majoring in sociology now. Which is interesting choice. I like sociology. It's just whole things. Apparently, you need a minor to actually graduate. Don't know why. What even happened? See, I feel like I only was able to kill this guy simply because he wasn't attacking me. But if he were attacking me, I feel like I wouldn't win the interaction. My odd question. Again! What be the wrong thing to do? I don't know, that wasn't really that good of a game. Discombobulate. Oh no. By their name. Wow. Kudos to that. Kudos to that. Yeah, they didn't really caught me off guard with that one. Dude, you're killing yourself, man. But yeah, I guess that's one reason to use the duels. I'm really slow with the using the fishing rod. So there is a reason to use duels. Okay, and then I retract what I said initially. My pronunciations are all horrendous. Oh, for Pete's sake. I should totally do that. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm lacking. Alright, hold on. Let me practice. Yeah, I seriously don't think that duel's a good environment. I go time. Now you have like one more. It's good practice, nonetheless. Okay. I think I did make an opinion before about how I felt about the bow, saying it shouldn't be removed. Man, I really do think it should be removed. Why the crap are people using the bow here? And you don't need to use the bow. See? My goodness, you don't need to use it. Why the fuck are you using it? My goodness. Because there is already a bow duel, but then you just add bow here. It's like, I mean, it's not the place for it now. Oh, but what if, you know, people start running away? Well, maybe you should put, like, extreme unbreaking on, like, fishing rods. So then, you know, you can just keep chasing them, or you can just do /hub. You know? No shame in losing. But yeah, no. Too many people use the bow simply for, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. No, it doesn't. Ugh, gosh, my overthinking. My silly, silly overthinking. Because there's two things that really tick me off, though. That doesn't really prove for skill in a duel. One, if they're being a coward and they're about to lose, and because they don't want to lose, they end up using the bow. And that's a cowardly stuff, you know what I mean? That's some, like, coward stuff. Doesn't really prove much in terms of skill. That's fair. You got me with that one. My aim sucked. But hey, that's why I need this break. Maybe. Oops. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, in a practical sense, you don't need to use the bow. And this thing is about, you know, using the fishing rod and, or throwable projectiles-ish, you know, and the sword. Having a bow in the mix is a little different, you know what I mean? Because, you know, at the end, they get all weird and gross, and, you know, they don't want to lose. People just don't want to lose for some reason. People get really petty. I think I need... What's it called? Give me a second. Mainly muting because I keep saying dumb stuff. Keep saying dumb stuff, keep thinking dumb stuff, keep verbalizing dumb stuff. And I ought to not do that, you know? A little to the left. Shameful display. So. Very shameful. Very shameful. think I found my zen. I figured it out. I figured it out, you know. I think I generally figured it out. I just need to figure out how this guy does all that whole thing. So I think, you know, once I figure all that out, I think we're good. It's the way that he does the whole dodging and all that. It's pretty good. The way that he goes about, what's it called? He knows the whole shooting psychology stuff. He understands the movement. But don't worry, plenty of practice to do. But yeah. That's a good name. Sorry, I had to conceptualize what it meant to not care anymore. I figured it out, you know. This mindset. Oh, well, that was his last arrow. No? Okay. I miscounted. Looks like I'm gonna lose this one. But I get it now. It all connected, you know? Simple advice of just play along, you know? It's like driving in Dallas, you know? The best advice I can give to someone who's driving in Dallas, honestly, it's worse in Austin, but in Dallas, the good advice is simply just go with the flow. And you should be A-okay. So I get it now. The important thing is not forgetting this mindset now. I've forgotten my roots, the understanding of enjoying a game, you know? The desire to learn and be better. Oh. Wombo combo. Of course I did lose, but that was pretty nice, wasn't it? But yeah, this solves everything. Makes me think that I don't even need to take the break. But I need to take the break, because I need a break. I got other things to do. Big plans. Cool plans. Space plans. Not space plans. Time to experiment. My right click is absolutely destroyed, man. Oh, man. Panic. Come on. Panic. I'm the better Kiwi. I'm the flippin' better Kiwi. I'm the better Kiwi. What's up? You mean the pen brand? Oh wow, reverted. I've learned from you! I'm still gonna lose probably, but you know. Hey, now he doesn't have any arrows. I don't have any arrows. I'm out of my rod. I had a feeling. And then you're gonna jump. Oh. Alright, that's enough of that. That's good. That was fun. I learned a lesson from this guy. I learned a few good things from this dude. And you know what? I respect him. I respect him. Obnoxious fella. But now I respect him because of the new mindset that helped me understand how to have fun again instead of being a bum. Because what I was doing was being a bum. But now I understand how not to be a bum. Ain't that lovely? Alright, that's enough of that one. Skywars. Alright. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, alright. 20 rounds, and then I'll conclude things there. Well, few disasters. Hold on. I'll say like 3. No, 5. 5. Round 1. See, now I ought to tell my friend this is one of the good reasons, you know, with the server. You understand how not to get ticked in a game Yeah, because you shouldn't get mad, you know. But now I understand how to not get mad. And by having fun again, you can improve. And that, yeah. Can I give them someone, or am I just gonna hold on to them? Oh, they do have, oh, right. Swimming. I'm gonna jump a guy. Hold on. Wow. Alright. Round two. That was me who took damage. boy. This is horrible. Third one. You know, I'm still tired though. Because, here's the deal. I was staying up as per usual. I was gonna stay up longer, but my body was so exhausted and all that jazz. I decided, no, let's shut down right now at like 2:46 a.m. And I woke up around like 6 something a.m. And I was like, it's like 4 hours of sleep. So then I went back to sleep until like 9. Not the fullest amount of sleep, but you know, there's something there. Ish. It's my one last summer and I really am spending it in the worst way possible. Right whenever I figured out how to get up here. Ugh. Yawning. Wow. Fair enough. Hey, it's that guy. It's that guy. Wow. Anyway, this is round 1 out of 20. So, and as per usual, let's just enjoy ourselves. A good few games. Yeah. So, and by that, I mean, I ought to practice some of the bow because I'm getting worse. And I genuinely believe that the, what's it called? Bow drills probably isn't helping me. Nice. That was good. I'm not talking about myself, I'm, you know, no, that was cool of them to actually get that good shot in. They've got some pretty cool aim. Round 2. Round, I don't remember. Round 3. It's round 3. Round 4. Dang. They got that aim. That's pretty nice. In fact, I'm gonna die if I keep that up. I don't remember shooting one last time, but apparently I did. That's nice. I thought I was pretty done. Was this round 4, I think? Yeah. Round 5. Round 6. Does this guy only play on this one map? He does have the role that would allow him to. Just in case. Nice. Survival. I am such a survivalist. What am I to put here? Yeah, okay. I thought you were dead, man. I'm out of arrows, though. Yeah. Yeah, with theory, this guy only plays on one map, though. No. Man, I gotta watch the Hunger Games. I gotta read the Hunger Games. Them books and movies are good. I haven't read any of the books still, so I'm assuming they're good. They probably are. They definitely have to be. Round 7, I think. shot a little bit to the, what's it called? Round 8. This guy only plays on one map. Gosh darn it. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, that wasn't actually too bad. Round 8. Or was that round? I can't count. My brain's all confused. Wow, you came out of nowhere. Well, that was round 8 or something. Round 9. Ain't that pretty cool? Anyway, that was, what, round 9 or something? I don't know. Round 10. Your kit aggravates me. You know why? Because you got so much more, and then you can get a full-on bow, and... Tisk, tisk, tisk. You get everything added to you, man. Round 11. What round is this again? I really should be counting, but I'm not. Jeez. Can I? Okay. Alright. Cool. Nice! Oh, victory! I didn't think I was gonna win. I guess the duels really did pay off. Because the way I was dodging, I finally felt like I clicked with the dodging. Ooh, a blunder. A really unfortunate one. What number was this? I don't remember. Too big of a number, man. Too hard to keep track of. Alright, I'm gonna say that was round 14, so this is round 15. Wait, hold on. I didn't see what happened. Ooh, that was cool. Not gonna happen here. Sorry, bud. Oh. Doing a horrible count. What are you doing that for, man? Y'all are some hoe bags for that. I wasn't even doing anything. Alright, this is round 16. Man. I was minding my own business. I ain't even shoot at either of y'all. I didn't do anything to both of you guys. Both of y'all targeted me immediately. That's totally fair. But also, fuck you. But, yeah. I don't know, maybe they didn't like the fact I was, kind of just sitting on the fence. Maybe, they didn't like that. What the crap? You taking my kills! You flippin' hoe! I was gonna get a really cool kill until you just... Man, get your stuff out of my beeswax, man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. This is round what? 18, 17? This is round 17. I'm not counting properly. I know I'm not. I'd be amazed if I actually somehow have been. Sorry, it's just really some uncharted territory for me with these numbers. Cool. And that should be all. Crap! I knew I should have just shot it. Bullcrap. And I get knockback even in the African. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, what is this? Round... If I said 17 last round, this is round 18. I don't know if I said round 18 again. But now it's round 18. Just to, you know, make the score clear. Ooh, unfortunate. Hey, Isaac looks very familiar. Isaac. I don't know where. It does look familiar. I missed. Why are you still here, man? Oh, because that dude's still here. You piece of crap. Too late. Gosh. Alright, so this is round 18, I think. Keep it up on round 18. Haha! You have a bad angle. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's some loser-esque stuff, dude. Round 19. Because if I'm not mistaken, they were teaming, right? I don't know. I think they were. Ah, still got you though. Ha ha ha. Final round. Gotta make this one count, you know what I mean? That was gonna take forever. Move on. I failed. What a good way to end the round, you know? I think it's a very lovely way to end the round. Okay. Anyway. I'll see you in a week, or a month, or a year. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. Anyway. That is it for now. To anyone who's watching currently, thank you very much. And to anyone who's watching via VOD, thank you as well. And yeah. Yeah, anyway.